Yeah, that's how you do an episode. What is up, guys? Welcome back to It. Welcome to Derry episode 2, titled The Thing in the Dark. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, the first episode of this series could, eat my entire ass. That was just such a bummer. I did not really, it was just kind of mid as fuck. But episode 2 is really good. And that's actually surprising too, considering there's really not a lot that happens, but it's definitely got me excited for episode 3. So let's get into this one. Now, what's cool about this episode is the fact that it primarily focuses on a character that I didn't give a shit about in the first episode, that being the pilot. Primarily focuses on his family and their endeavors. And by endeavors, I mean how they interact with the white racist pieces of shit in Derry. Like their son and new character Will here, who I absolutely love, by the way, and, even though everyone's looking at him like he's the resurrection of Hitler or something, and wife Charlotte, who I already know I'm gonna love moving forward, she has a little bit of an awkward run-in, I would say, with the Derry residents when she sees just this group of kids beat the shit out of this other kid in the middle of the road. Absolutely nobody does anything, and it's just kind of weird. And while this family sits and deals with awkward racism or whatever, there was something that was very much lacking in episode 1 that definitely makes up for it in episode 2, in my opinion. And that is the gore sequences. Episode 1 just had a little flying abortion, whatever, but episode 2, oh my god, don't even get me started. And without really spoiling anything, there's another, incredibly gnarly birthing sequence. What the fuck is it with this show and the female reproductive system? But anyways, there's a birthing sequence with Ronnie's character that is just absolutely terrifying. The effects are just so good. It is just absolutely gnarly, and it's probably one of the best things I've seen in the series thus far, or quite literally in the franchise. I'm not even joking. And also during the sequence, I'm pretty sure this is the first appearance we get to see of Pennywise. You get to see his little glowing eyes or whatever. You get to hear his voice and through this woman's giant mouth monster vagina thing or whatever. So that's kind of cool. And if that's not enough gore for you, they try to double down at the end of the episode with Lily's character in the supermarket with this pickle monster or something, and it is top tier and it is crazy as shit. So yeah, in my opinion, not only do you get a whole lot better gore sequences in episode 2 compared to the first one, all of the character arcs are just so much more better and interesting, especially with the new characters too. I really like the implementation of those. It makes it so much more enjoyable. Besides with this little white kid, I don't really know much about him yet. He can fuck off for all I care. In this episode also hard focuses on the military's involvement in Derry and that whole corruption scheme. And it actually ends on a pretty big cliffhanger. A really big one. So yeah, overall, I absolutely love this episode, guys. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you thought overall. I honestly didn't think we would take this much of a leap going from episode 1 to 2, but I'm really glad we did because now I'm finally excited. Be sure to leave me a like and a follow if you enjoyed, because we're pretty much going to cover every single new episode that comes out in this series every Sunday. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.